My dad left me $1 in his will. It was the greatest gift he ever gave me. I was the black sheep, not because I did anything wrong, because I didn't do what they wanted. My older brother Evan joined dad's real estate company at 22, VP by 25. My sister Giselle became the accountant, employee of the month every month because dad owned the company. I became a social worker, made $38,000 a year helping foster kids find homes. My family thought I was wasting my life. Dad never said it directly, but he didn't have to. I saw it in the way he looked at me at Christmas, like I was a stranger. When he got sick, I moved back home for 6 months, took a leave of absence from work. Evan showed up on weekends. Giselle sent gift baskets. I was there every day, changing sheets, reading to him, holding his hand when the pain got bad. He never thanked me, never said he loved me. He just looked at me sometimes with this expression I couldn't read. After he died, the will reading was at the family lawyer's office. Big conference room, everyone in black. Evan got the house, $4 million. Giselle got the business accounts, $2.3 million. Mom got everything else. Then the lawyer read my name. To my son Michael, I leave the sum of $1. Giselle gasped like she was surprised. She wasn't. Evan laughed out loud. Mom stared at her hands. The lawyer handed me an envelope. I almost didn't open it. Inside was a single dollar bill, but underneath it was a small key and a note in my dad's handwriting. Storage unit 14. Tell no one. I went to the storage facility alone. Told no one. Unit 14 was in the back corner behind a rusted dumpster. The key fit. The door rolled up and I saw boxes. Dozens of them. Old banker boxes with dates written on the sides in black marker. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. I opened the first one. Bank statements, wire transfers, account numbers I didn't recognize. I opened another. Printed emails between Evan and someone named Vendor Services LLC. I opened a third and found a folder labeled Start Here. Inside was a letter. Dad's handwriting. Shaky. He must have written it near the end. Michael, I'm sorry, not for the dollar, for everything else. Your brother has been stealing from me for 7 years. Your sister helped him cover it up. Fake invoices, shell companies, over $900,000 gone. I found out 3 years ago. Hired a private forensic accountant. Gathered everything you see in this unit. I couldn't go to the authorities because our family lawyer drew up the shell company paperwork. I couldn't tell your mother because she's known since 2019. I left you $1 so they'd think I hated you, so they wouldn't look twice at you, so they wouldn't find this. You're the only one who never wanted anything from me except my time. You're the only one I trust. I don't know what you'll do with this. That's your choice. But I wanted you to know the truth. And I wanted you to know that I'm proud of you. I spent my whole life building a company. You spent yours helping kids who had no one. You're a better man than I ever was. I love you, son. I should have said it more. Dad. I sat on the cold concrete floor and read that letter 4 times before I could see straight. I spent a week reading every document in that unit. Then I called a forensic accountant, someone with no connection to my family. She reviewed everything and confirmed what my dad already knew. $912,000 stolen over 7 years. Routed through shell companies Giselle created and the family lawyer incorporated. I took it to the FBI the following Monday. Walked in with 5 boxes of evidence and my dad's letter. They opened a case immediately. The investigation took 6 months. I didn't tell anyone. Kept showing up to family events. Watched Evan brag about the company he now ran. Watched Giselle complain about how exhausting it was managing all the accounts. Watched my mom redecorate the house she'd inherited. They laughed about the dollar they left me. Made jokes at Thanksgiving. At least you can buy a candy bar, Michael. I smiled and said nothing. The FBI moved in December. Evan was arrested at the office. Walked out in handcuffs past every employee he'd ever managed. Giselle was taken from her home. Her husband filed for divorce the same week. The family lawyer was disbarred and indicted. Everything from the will was seized. The house, the business accounts, the properties, every dollar they thought they'd inherited, gone. Giselle cooperated, testified against Evan in exchange for probation. Evan was sentenced to 6 years in federal prison. Mom lost everything. Lives in a 1-bedroom apartment now. Works retail. 2 weeks after the sentencing, an attorney contacted me. Someone I'd never met. Mr. Mitchell, your father established a private life insurance policy 3 years ago. You are the sole beneficiary. I don't understand. He created it the same year he discovered the embezzlement. Kept it completely separate from the family estate. Untouchable. How much? $1.6 million. My family says I betrayed them. I say dad gave me a choice and I made it. Evan got 6 years. Giselle got probation. Mom got a 1-bedroom apartment. I got a letter that said I'm proud of you and a check for $1.6 million. I'd trade all of it to hear him say it out loud, but I'll take what I got.